Good afternoon. This is Ken Long from Kansas with a after action report of our first True Storytelling alumni meeting on November 10th, 2020. There's my contact information if you're interested in attending in the future or would like to hear more. Our 5 foundational members this morning were Ozma, Karen, Mike, Joe, and myself. As the initiating meeting and the host of the first meeting, I provided just enough structure to get us bootstrapped and going. And we welcomed each other and talked a little bit about our purpose for coming and our backgrounds with short introductions to where we've been, what we're doing, and where we feel like going with our get togethers. I then talked about what true storytelling has done in my life over the last 6 to 8 months, and I shared some big moments of Zen for me. The idea of the walking man with 5 ways of knowing, with the head, heart, gut, hands, and feet. 5 ways in which we know things about the world. And the idea of the story circle being like a roundabout with 4 cardinal directions of safety, trust, leading to truth and opportunity, and that our life journey along the path is filled with these roundabouts. And if we can fill that with true story goodness, then many powerful things happen inside that circle. It's a place where we can rest, refresh, refocus, recertify, regenerate, relive, review, remind ourselves what's going on, relate to others. And when we leave that story circle, that roundabout, it can go wherever we need to go, whenever we need to go. I talked about 5 directions I'm interested in going with it. I just enjoy the fellowship. I enjoy being that verb, enjoying the fellowship. I like sharing the tools that I make that help me with true storytelling in the world, and I like learning about other people's tools that I can employ them myself. I like hosting the meetings so I can support the development and further application of true storytelling. I like being that kind of support person. I like working with tools, and I like building networks of collaborative, heartful, truthful people that want to make a difference in the world. And brought it back with this connection to the roots, branches, leaves, and seeds model, a very organic, grounded approach to developing ecosystems and improving the world one life cycle at a time, with deep roots to our identity, the branches that represent the structures of the world in which keep things hanging together and that we can leverage for purposeful action, leaves as the manifestations of individual and social values in the world, and then the seeds of the next generation that come from the outcomes of these kinds of stories and behaviors in the world. And we talked a little bit about true storytelling principles. But for the 5 of us, what really felt best was the telling of the stories and the sharing of who we are, and not so much slides and concepts and talking about things, but telling the stories and living them and sharing that feeling with each other. And in our summary, these are some of the conclusions that we came to about the direction of the next circles, where we think we'll do these weekly and we'll rotate hosts. And when you're the host, you focus us on what you think we should be talking about next or what you'd like to talk about next. So Ozma's going to lead us next Monday in a focused look at vulnerability, which just resonated instantly with all 5 of us. And we invite people to the circle, and the people that come there will need to be there, and we'll love them and bring them in and be authentic in our true selves and set down those external faces and places that clutter our lives and work on connecting to the divine energy, as Mike talked about, with deep listening and true storytelling and genuine fellowship, with a focused hour and intentions about what we want to achieve with each of these sessions. real purposeful activity. So that's what the first hour session felt like. It felt exactly right, and I can't wait for Monday. And I'm looking forward to see what Ozma's going to ask me to think about. And we would invite you to attend and come share in the fellowship. And that's what I want to say about that. Take good care.